To the Bankruptcy Preference Insights, the program where we explain commercial bankruptcy preference issues in short, concise chunks. I'm Hal Schaefer, and I'm working on over 850 preference cases, some for the companies being asked to return money, and some for the estates. In this session, I'll address the issue of why it is necessary to compile documents to deal with a preference action that I may never be sued for. First, you receive payments during the 90 days prior to the bankruptcy filing date, and those payments were made on a cash in advance or cash on delivery basis. Second, you have an amount of unpaid invoices in which the delivery of the goods or services were provided after all payments were received from the debtor in the 90 days prior to the bankruptcy filing date. They were billed before the bankruptcy filing date, and they exceeded the amount of the payments made during the 90 days prior to the bankruptcy filing date. The need for documents may not be as critical until a preference action is filed against your company. Second, if this is not the case, then the restructuring documents, sometimes 2 years, excuse me, if this is not the case, then resurrecting documents, sometimes 2 years or potential near 3 years limit for a converted case from Chapter 11 reorganization to a Chapter 7 liquidation, then go back as much as 27 months prior to the bankruptcy filing date, and a farther look back may be needed to build a proper defense. Then it is far easier to compile these documents at the time that the bankruptcy is filed rather than far down the road. Later, um, not only do you need to compile these documents, which were addressed in an earlier program that I spoke on, but also you may need to locate additional documents to defeat a preference action. Finally, you will need to get these documents to your attorney who will be handling this case, as well as keeping a copy of these documents stored in a safe place and easily reachable place so that you can help your attorney build a full defense against the preference action. Well, that's